Is it that time again, baby? Is it time to get bullish on crypto again? These 9 coins will go woo, and probably faster than you think. In the show, we're going to talk about, is a Santa Claus rally incoming? Are we about to go up toward the end of the year? I'm going to talk about the 9 coins that I'm buying right now, so stay tuned for that. And we're going to talk about when, this is the best part, guys, when to actually take profits, because I think you could get, if you watch this video, it's going to be really quick, I think we could get an actual 2x very quickly if we time this out correctly. So without further ado, welcome to the Kale Show. I'm so excited. Seriously, guys, thank you so much. I've got a banger show planned out for you. I've got a lot of charts. We're just gonna go through a ton of different charts, ton of different coins. We're gonna talk about where the market's at right now. So if you're excited for that, do me a really quick favor. Take your thumb out of your butt and smash it on the like button. I don't know why your thumb would be in your butt, but we need to get like 10,000 likes on a video. How many did we get yesterday? We got 2 points. So we only got 2,700 likes, guys. We can do this. 10,000 likes on this video. Please smash that button for me. It really helps the channel. And obviously, guys, follow me on Instagram because I wanna share this with you guys because you guys deserve it. And I just want to say thank you seriously from the bottom of my heart for this. Okay, ready for this? Go follow me at @TheRealKale Abe. There'll be a link below this video. But check this out, guys. We got the play button. We got the YouTube play button. It's actually downstairs. I forgot to bring it up to record. But I mean, here I am, you know, posing with my video. So go check this out if you want to see stuff like this on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for 100,000 subscribers. It really means the world to me. So without further ado, let's just get on with it. Obviously, oh yeah, real quick. Tomorrow we have our first celebrity AMA inside the 2+2 Genesis Discord. So if you own one of these, you get access to this AMA. It is going to, and if you own one of these with it, you're going to get a token drop here in the near future. So just so you know, if you own both of these, they're both linked below. And then also tomorrow at 11 a.m., Mr. Tigger is coming on the channel to do an AMA with us in the Discord. He is an expert on the remark, on DOT, on the KSM ecosystem. He's a really smart guy. So I'm really excited to pick his brain tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, inside the 2+2 Genesis Discord. Okay, so let's talk about this. What the hell is a Santa Claus rally, right? Everyone's like, we're gonna get a rally toward the end of the year. Everything's gonna go up. And honestly, I'm starting to think, like, I'm just starting to feel it in my bones. Like, I know guys have been a little bearish. I've been like, okay, be careful. And that's mostly because the leverage has been pretty high, right? The leverage is still climbing, and that's kind of scary, right? The leverage is high. It's higher than it was in May. However, the Santa Claus rally is not to be trifled with. And a lot of people that I trust on Twitter and I can just kind of feel it in my bones. I think we're gonna get a rally. So if you just search for Santa Claus rally, and the news is all talking about it, it's kind of gonna become a self-fulfilling prophecy here. So we have a few days toward the end of the year, and if we can just take advantage of this, that's why I'm excited to film this for you guys, because there are a few coins, right, where we might be like, ow, I just hit myself in the face. We might be able to get a quick 2x gain on some of these coins. So I want to talk about that. So what am I expecting in the stock market? So next week, if you just look at the NASDAQ, I think the NASDAQ could perform pretty well. Obviously, there's gaps in the chart because the NASDAQ doesn't trade 24/7 like crypto. But I expect, you know, next week to be a little bit better, hopefully for tech stocks. Hopefully we get some relief. Hopefully we just do kind of like this toward the end of the year. And if we do that, I think we're going to be really in a good shape for Bitcoin. And so let's look at the Bitcoin chart just to start it all off, because obviously this is the daddy of all coins. And if you look here, I've charted this out for you guys, and I think this is the key level here, about 46,500. Where did I get that level? Well, I stole it from my boy Pentoshi. You guys know he's a much better chart guy than me, and on this channel we follow Pentoshi almost religiously because he's pretty much correct. So he's saying that there's a heavy spot bid. There's a lot of like fancy words on here for those of you guys who don't understand trading, but basically what he's saying is this is what he expects to play out with Bitcoin. Okay, I'll move my face so you can see the numbers, but basically what he's saying is dipping down into this $46,500 range, maybe even down to the $45,000 range is kind of what he expects, and then off to the races toward the end of the year where we could possibly test 53,000. And so that's a nice little 17% move there, which would be nice if you wanted 17%. But honestly, I think we can get a lot more than that with some of these altcoins. So stay tuned. But we're gonna base this based off the price of Bitcoin, right? And so if I show you this on the Bitcoin chart, like here's that line that he just drew. I just kind of redrew it. And so what he's saying is, you know, over the next, maybe on Sunday, over the next day today, you know, Bitcoin could come down here, retest this $46,500 level, and then off to the races, okay? And I think that's pretty realistic for a Santa Claus rally. So having some bids down here a little bit lower on some of these altcoins, I think is a good way just to kind of catch the lows and then back off to the races, okay? And so let's talk about Ethereum. Same thing on Ethereum. I think it's gonna follow Bitcoin. So you could just do the same percentage move. Like what percentage move is gonna get us back down to Pentoshi's line right here, right? This is all I do, guys. It's really not that hard. Once you have one really good chart, like so you take one really good chart from Pentoshi, right? And you're like, okay, well, this is the box, this is the support line, this is what everyone's gonna be playing everything off of. Okay, so let's see how close we are to the box. So literally you can just go in, it's not that hard, guys, like anyone can do this, okay? So you just go in here, what percentage down do we have to this box? Okay, so 0.5%, right? like a 1% move down. Okay, so that's where you could start stacking bids on some of these coins if you wanted. So let's do Ethereum, right? So we're at 3,900 right here. And if you wanted to try to catch this Santa Claus rally off that support, you could just measure 1% down, right? Measure 1% down from here, which would be like at, I don't know, 3,900 bucks. That sounds about perfect. And you could stack some bids at 3,900 bucks on Ethereum. Does that make sense? And so let's go through some of the other coins. Ethereum, Bitcoin, kind of boring, right? These are coins that are, you know, everyone's trading. They're huge. They're tiny, huge market caps. You can expect maybe a 15-20% gain toward the end of the year. That would be nice. But what we're looking for is like those quick 2Xs, right? Something where we could double our money by the end of the year. That would be great, right? If that sounds great to you, hey, Kale, I would love to double my money before the end of the year, right? Will you please just stop what you're doing? I know you're driving or whatever. Smash that like button for me. Okay, so let's talk about them. But the first one is one, again, from Pentoshi. Again, I know I'm stealing all of his charts, but come on, guys, it's too easy. Okay, so CRV. This is an amazing, amazing coin. I have no idea what the hell it does. All I know is it's set up for an amazing rally. And the last time that he said that there was a powerful setup developing is when I missed out on the AVAX pump. So I want to show you AVAX in a second, but if you ever see something like this where everyone is talking about how powerful this chart is against Bitcoin, this is something that you need to take advantage of. So I'm looking at this one closely. I actually bought some CRV today because I expect this one to do exactly what Pentoshi is saying here. And let me show you the chart. So I actually pulled it up here and I actually charted it exactly like Pentoshi had it charted. Okay, so this is the line right here, okay? So he thinks we're gonna break along here, kind of test this as support. It looks like it's going perfectly, right? Come up here, test this line as support, and then go boom, off to the races. And so CRV, a great buy right now. I think this altcoin could easily do a, I don't know, 50 to 75% gain toward the end of the year, just based on, you know, big accounts like this showing off the amazing chart that is playing out on CRV. Okay, so that's number one. Definitely check out CRV. The next one here is Link. Link is obviously, I hate this coin. Honestly, it's such an annoying coin. It never seems to go up when I think it will. But Pentoshi thinks it's going to outperform Bitcoin toward the year end, and I tend to believe him, right? So Link, if you go over here to Link, I have the same chart pulled up. I copied what Pentoshi did here, and basically he's expecting, well, I think I had it on the daily chart. Let me pull up the daily chart. Nope, I had it drawn out here. Well, anyway, he expects it to head up somewhere toward this region, right? So if we're over here, we have the line here, and we're going to head up here on the Bitcoin chart. Ah, come on. I wish I could draw. I wish I could draw. I really do. I really do. Right up to here, like something like this, guys. And that would be really good because that would be great because we'd be outperforming Bitcoin. And remember, if Bitcoin gets a 17% gain up here toward the 53, whoa, I don't know what I'm drawing here. If Bitcoin gets a 17% gain up to like the $53,000 range, that means that Link will outperform Bitcoin and probably do like 30, 40, 50%, right? So these are easy plays, right? Does that make sense? Just like quick, easy, dirty money. If you guys like quick, easy, dirty money, welcome to the channel. This is the Kale Show. Okay, so let's talk about some dirtier, juicier coins that I think could do a lot better than those two. Those CRV and Link will do really well. But let's talk about some other juicy coins that can do better than Ethereum and Bitcoin, right? So the first one I have my eye on obviously is AVAX. AVAX is kind of off to the races. It's kind of running away from me here. Pisses me off because I was really close to buying it like over here. This is the daily chart over here before we had the FOMC meeting. I just didn't do it for whatever reason. Should have bought here, right? And we've had a nice little run here. Now, what I will say though is that these things tend to come back and test support. So I think we could come back down here maybe in the 107, 106 region, right? I'm drawing this completely wrong, but 107, 106 and then off to the races. So if I can catch this thing below 110, I'm probably going to load up on some AVAX to try to catch the Santa Claus rally. So that's number one. Number two, the one that I missed really badly here is Luna. Again, guys, I apologize. I wish we would have hit this one perfectly, but I think we'll be all right. So this was right here where we're best place to buy. It's kind of running away from us here, but if we can get a retest down here anywhere in the $60 range, I think this is a perfect time to load up on one of the strongest altcoins out there to catch that Santa Claus rally. So Luna, AVAX, these are all safe bets, right? And now we can start getting into the fun stuff, right? Solana, again, is another safe bet, same thing. I think if we get a little retest here, you could put some bids in down here over Sunday, right? Get some, come on, chart. You could get some bids here down on Solana and go back up. So these are easy, you know, Matic, same thing. These are all very strong, like top 10 coins, right? These are strong coins. If you want to be a little bit crazier, if you want to go for like a nice 2-3x maybe even by the end of the year, if Bitcoin performs. Like imagine that Bitcoin goes back up to $53,000, right? Everyone's going to be really excited. I just want to like say that out loud, right? Everyone is going to be really excited. Won't you be excited, right? And so a lot of these altcoins will really start to pump. So in order to show you these, I'm going to head over here to, you know, CoinMarketCap and talk about some of my favorites. You guys know I always have to mention ALU. I think ALU Malu could make a massive run toward the end of the year if Bitcoin performs. I think D-Race could make an absolutely massive run if Bitcoin performs. There are some others that I've been looking at, guys, and I'm just going to do them here off the top of my head in no particular order. If you guys want to know all the other coins that I've looked at in the past that are just honestly still solid, like still incredibly solid coins and ones that have much more upside potential than Ethereum and Bitcoin, head over here to the channel and watch some of these older videos, okay? But I'm just going to do some of these off the top of my head. Like, let's see where Polka Bridge is at, PBR. I mean, this thing's at 98 cents. This thing was up at $4 at one point, and there's no reason to think that this won't go back there if we can get bullish action on Polkadot, if we can get bullish action on Bitcoin. So obviously these are riskier bets, guys. Obviously these are not as guaranteed as the Lunas and the AVAXs and all of those things. However, they do have more upside if Bitcoin has some strength. Okay, so another one that has a lot of just people behind it, a lot of strength, is PYR. I think if we get a nice run in Bitcoin, we could easily hit $30, $40 again in PYR, because we've done that before. Like, as you can see, we could easily head back up in PYR. Another one that we're talking about tomorrow live in the Genesis Hall, guys. Remember, if you're in Genesis, Mr. Tigger is going to come out here and talk about Remark. He's absolutely amazing, wise guy about this stuff, okay? So where am I right here? Remark. I think Remark could absolutely go crazy toward the end of the year, go to like $60, $75 if, once again, you know how I always say if Bitcoin gets its ass out of bed and goes where it needs to go, okay? So these are ones that I'm looking at hard. Render has retested support very well. Could easily head back toward $10. It was up there, it was all the way up at, what was it at? It was at $777 before Bitcoin had its little dump. So could we go back to that level? Absolutely. I'm just looking at projects, guys, where I know that the project is solid, right? I know that there's something really just solid happening underfoot. And also, there was at much higher prices before this, right? So that when Bitcoin gets its shit together, excuse my language, when Bitcoin gets its stuff together, right, these coins can actually perform as well. I mean, you can go look at any of the coins that I've talked about for a long time, right? Let's talk about Polka City, excuse me. Polka City all the way down to 87 cents. But remember, guys, we were way up here. We were way up here at $2.40. So this thing is, it's hard to say that this thing couldn't head back toward those levels if we get a Bitcoin that is solid, right? Once again, I'm not telling you to ape into these. I'm telling you that these are a little bit more risky than those top 10 plays that I showed you. However, they do have much greater upsides. Things like PDEX, things like Polka Starter, right? Starting to wake up here. You see how these things are waking up a little bit? Polka Starter isn't waking up today, but hey, let's try Mover. Like, I'm just literally doing this off the top of my head, guys. But can you see how some of these smaller altcoins are honestly just, they're starting to, I know they look like they're dead in the water, but they're starting to wake up. And as soon as we get Bitcoin to have that nice move, I really think that we're going to have movement on all of these. So I don't want to belabor this, guys. I'm already like 12 minutes in. I'm going to make this a short one. But again, if you guys want to know all of the coins, like the entire watch list, I would encourage you guys to go back here, watch this video, watch some of these videos earlier on, because none of the coins have changed, guys. At the end of the day, the projects that we've invested in as we've been going on this journey are the same, right? They still have the same value proposition. They still have the same great, amazing teams behind them. They have all of that stuff. The only thing that has changed is how bullish is Bitcoin, right? And so I've been a little bit worried. I'm not going to lie. Like, you guys have seen on the channel, like the past few weeks, honestly, I've been talking about like, the money printer is going to slow down, but however, I don't think that's going to affect. I'm starting to reconsider in the short term. I think that we're going to get a Santa Claus rally. I think that the market is too exuberant. People are too excited. People want to make money almost too much. They don't care that in the near future the Federal Reserve is going to start slowing down the money printer. So the time might be now. I'm not telling you this is not financial advice, but I personally am going to be looking into those coins that I just told you. So let me know what you think. Smash the like button if you actually like this video, because it's a shorter one, and I'll see you guys on Instagram. I'll see you guys in Genesis. I'll see you guys all over the freaking internet. Welcome to the channel, and see you guys soon. Bye.